So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And we're underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Gerrard. Manchester United can try it again now. Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Doku. Maldini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Shevchenko. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hernandez. Neymar. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Nice looking ball. Dink through. That has not gone well. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Messi. And he lines up a cross. Now it's Messi. Vieira with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Serginho. And this is Shevchenko. And Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. And he can thump it away. Pull it. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Pele. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Pele finds himself offside. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, no joy this time. Cleared away. Out for a throw. And here's Doku. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. Pele receives it in a wide position. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar. Serginho. Stam cuts it out. Pele. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ederson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Shevchenko.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Los jugadores ya están entrando al campo de juego.
And we get things going again. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! Messi. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has 2. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. And it's Thuram. It's Gullit. Thuram. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Gullit.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Shevchenko, and this is Messi. Shevchenko, oh, good spread. That's a decent clearance. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Gerrard. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to play it through. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. He is through here. And that's played in low. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And it's Neymar. And Serginho. Now he's got space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's the throw. Here comes the cross. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a good run down the right. Gerrard. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. He's having a hit! It's hit the crossbar. Vieira clears it away. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Ronaldo. It's Pele! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pele clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
There's the header! Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Doku. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! And that really should have been that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Messi. Doku. Oh, cracking ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely spread. Messi. And it's Hullet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. Can he latch on to this? Long time, excellent interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Well, it's Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Rooney. He's gone for goal. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He might be in here. And he thumps it clear. Bastoni is there to clear. Nedved running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Nedved. And it's played forward. Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. Stam cuts out the pass. Nedved. Out for a throw. Now that's well seen too. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Son Heung-min, and there's the shot! Oh, nearly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Always goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to pass it through. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Nedved.
Manchester United.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? And he lines up a cross. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Son Heung-min. Caresses it through. Pele, Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bullet. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. And here's Son Heung-min. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Manchester United coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9, Pele. Coming on the field is number 25, Bale.
So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 13, Stojkovic. Coming on to replace him is number 15,
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. That's a cute ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. to a man. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. And here's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Hullet. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, the ball's gone astray. And he's opted for the long pass. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He's rising! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
And he whips it in. Oh, important interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at this. It's Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Koller to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Rooney. That's rather hopeful. And that really should have been that.
Rooney really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
The most accurate pass. Schneider. He's through here. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Can he get it through?
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8,
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Field, number 10, Del Piero. Number 22, Sado.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he skips past his man. Bale. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Nedved. And here's Bale. He'll try from distance.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please make sure to watch the screen for
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United really didn't do an awful lot right there.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking to play him in. Flashes, he's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Danielson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Rivaldo, in with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Azar. And it's Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira deals with that comfortably. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Rivaldo. Always onto this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Edmilson.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danielson. And it's Serginho. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's picked out the run. Batistuta. Great chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mateus tries to play it through. Chance, surely! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. Driving forward, it's Azar! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard showed plenty of zest. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Manchester United.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zanetti. And Mateus. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Mateus. Zanetti has the space to scheme. That has not gone well. Takes a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we'd like to inform you now
That is the
latest
first half
travel
done,
information
and we
is
are ready
currently
for
being
what
displayed
follows in
on
the second.
screen.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8.
So we're off again.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Zanetti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Vinicius Junior. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. There's the header. Keeper always had the measure of that. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Drogba. And he is deftly... It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 57 minutes is number 11, Didier Drogba. Substitution for Manchester United, number 24, Messi. Number 4, Guti. Coming on the field, number 25, Bale. Number 22, Seedorf.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Quillet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vinicius Junior plays it all the way forward. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's going for goal! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Defending was strong and firm. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Drogba. Seedorf.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here? Edmilson. Azar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Del Piero was in no mood for any of that. Seedorf. Saliba, just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho. Now Saliba sends it crossfield. Zanetti. Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking for the run. And the finish! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Howson calmly anticipates. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great pressure, plenty of it. And here's Azar. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Pull it. Thuram. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Azar. Now it's Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Time added on 4 minutes. Tries one from range. Keeper is right behind it. And that's that. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And we come to you now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was... And chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Lopez. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Bullet. Carvajal calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's come loose. Messi ventures forward, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Messi, drives it in. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now here's the delivery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rivaldo. Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run down the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now he's off and running. Leicester gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez, shot at goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Southampton with the corner, they're first. Opts to play it back. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And this is Messi. Lopez. Not a hint of offside. Can he finish? Rivaldo looking to be a menace in the final third.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Silvestre finding him. Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi. He is starved of space and time. Lampard never out of the action for very long. And it's Berbatov. Silvestre in acres. He leaps for it! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. Southampton can try it again now. Southampton have their third corner. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Berbatov receives it in a wide position. Cross needs to be good. And the finish! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Firmine really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Berbatov might just make this.
Southampton have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's another good win of the ball. And they've got a throw. Pull it. Great vision. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Southampton have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Rivaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
3 minutes added time.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rivaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. A long ball by the goalkeeper. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please turn your attention to the
Manchester
screen for
United
information
currently
provided
behind
by the local
by
police.
1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Silvestre is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's Luis Suarez, and here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. And here's Lampard. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he's quick to return it. Luis Suarez! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Number 21, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Southampton are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they win it back again. Carvajal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Yaya Toure. Fermin, spread to the right. He has a look up. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lampard. Cannavaro. And Silvestre. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Oh, well played. Now it's Rivaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Berbatov. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Berbatov. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cannavaro cuts it out. Carvajal. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Made with speed from back to front. Silvestre is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's cut it out. And he shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up. Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Lopez. They've got a corner here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Silvestre stood up well to him there. That's been slipped through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, what a mistake! That's a little loose. He's had a shot! And it's in! Deep into injury time! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.